Pisces. It's your girl Mercy, the big body Benz. Run, tell them. The big body high priestess. Somebody come see this. I popped in to see what's good with you to do your reading for early June, Pisces. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. If you would like to book with me, donate to me, follow me on any other platform, or subscribe to my Patreon. I want you to know that Patreon does charge the first every month, so it's ideal that you subscribe at the beginning of the month, because if you do it like today, the last of the month, they will charge you today and tomorrow for next month. Okay? Let's just pray, Pisces. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guide, spirit animal, source, God, universe, please allow me to tap in with my Pisces, sun, moon, rising, Venus, and North Node to see what messages you have for them for early June. Please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe, thank you, Spirit. So, yo, I really do feel like a lot of aggression, a lot of violence, a lot of, I feel like there being conflict, really, someone being really confrontational, a dangerous situation, or just someone being on the receiving end of a lot of combative energy, or you're the one who is super combative and someone is on the receiving end of this, is totally unexpected, or it's unwarranted, or it is absolutely no excuse for it. Have you on this energy of it being no excuse for it? There's no excuse for someone to treat you the way that they treat you, or talk to you this way, disrespect you in any way, or I don't care how mad you are. There needs to be a level of respect maintained at all times when you communicate how you feel. You know, I feel like someone not even giving you the opportunity to say how you feel, to get your side out, or you not giving someone an opportunity. Have you on the masculine energy, not giving a feminine an opportunity to say what she wants, wanting to control her responses, control how she says what she says, how she thinks, or even go as far as to fucking like want her to answer a question and she can only answer the way he says. Or don't give me no nothing more than a yes or a no. It's strange. It's a strange energy out here. I feel like watching, being aware if you're dealing with someone this way, but I feel like someone, having on the Pisces masculine energy being this way, or you're a Pisces feminine dealing with a masculine of some sort this way. Heavy on the dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You know, this energy being out here, I really feel like there being an influx in your emotions, not being balanced emotionally, having high highs and low lows, Pisces. I really feel like your intuition being clouded at this time, your judgment being clouded at this time. It's a thing, because a lot of you are intuitives. You do this work in real life. Some of you have you on the giving low vibrational reads, low vibrational messages, not giving the best advice at this time, or listening to people who do this to you, who give you these low vibrational messages. You know, you lowering somebody's spirits, or you being around people who lower your spirits, getting really angry out of nowhere, like truly blowing up out of nowhere, you know, being on edge. Mommy? Yes, baby. Can you give me a few minutes? I'm thirsty. Okay, booby. Want some of my water? Yeah. Um, Genuinely, I just feel like for some of you, there's something about a trip. A trip may not go through. A trip gets canceled. You're supposed to go away with someone, do something. This could be just by yourself. I feel like it gets canceled somehow. This could be after a fight breaks out. Things don't go according to plan. You fall off with someone. Or literally, I just feel like certain lines get crossed. Or two people were supposed to meet up. Plans get canceled, or a trip gets canceled. A day, an outing, a celebration, a party gets ruined. That type of energy. Or you're planning for something that's coming up. For some of you, this is in June. It's coming up. It gets canceled because of not people not being able to be on the same page, because of there being chaos, there being a lack of respect. Where there should be a time of celebration, there absolutely isn't. Mm. Um. Hmm. I converse with awareness is out here. I just feel like legit needing to be aware of what you say, mindful of what you're saying, what you're inviting in. 444 on the clock. I've been here 4 minutes 44 seconds. Heavy on the protecting yourself and others by being mindful of your thoughts and what you say, and especially when you're angry, you know. I really feel like having right. I affirm that all life is sacred is at the bottom of the deck because I feel like having total disregard for life when you're super angry or someone has complete disregard for you, for your life, no respect for life or for the lives around you, or you get mad and you don't care, you just focused on who you focused on, you don't care who's around or who gets affected, or you're dealing with someone this way. Pick what side you want, but I said what I said. um, Yo, being triggered, seeing someone respond a certain way, and it taking you back to being in an abusive relationship or in it with around someone who is abusive, or you recognize the red flags, you see the signs, you can't ignore them because you know better. You're not repeating the same mistakes or allowing or subjecting yourself to someone who shows up to life that way, heavy on this energy, or shows up to the connection that way. You know, or this is how someone feels about you, you're gonna force someone's hand to have to choose themselves. Someone forces a Libra to have to choose themselves. A Libra has to move on. There's no other choice. It's disrespectful at this point to keep dealing with this. To someone has to go without you, has to move on, has to leave you, or you have to move on from them. Have faith. The other thing that I was hearing for some of you, someone is being faithful to you. That they have you on the not being in a relationship with someone but being faithful to them. Either this is you being faithful to someone you're not in a relationship with, but heavy on that absolutely not being you for a lot of you, and someone being faithful to you when they not in a relationship with you. But yeah, have you on the delusions, you needing to protect yourself, get out of your mind. For some of you, you really replay some shit over and over in your head, or you see whole visions, you see premonitions, you see how shit could go, you see how shit could play out, you see how wild shit could get. You got to protect yourself from all of that. It just feels extremely low vibrational, and every time you do it and you really indulge, I just feel like you knock yourself further and further out of alignment, and more into harm's way, or into calling in a shit that you want. It doesn't have to be violence. For a lot of you, it's fucking violence, but it's that, I guess, you're tapped into certain energies or around certain chaotic ass people, or you're around people you don't trust somehow. You're in a new environment, a new city, even a new country. Somebody's in a new country. Somebody's a foreigner. Heavy on the dealing with a foreigner. Someone has come a long way. Someone has come a long way. Their defensive of where they come from is a lot more brutal, a lot more violent. Like, you think you come from the ghetto, you don't come from the ghetto. You think you see some hood shit, you ain't seen some hood shit. This person is this way, or that's how you feel when you're looking at other people this way. I also really feel like being met with a feminine energy who does not back down. A masculine who's used to making feminine energy submit to him. A masculine who's used to making a man who's used to making women submit to him, do what the fuck he wants, control them, be abusive towards them, yell over them, make them submit to him. Meets his match, meets someone who does not respond that way, will not bend to his will not be disrespected by him, challenges him, is prepared to defend herself against him. This could be physically. I feel like there being legit war, someone potentially getting hurt, stabbed, shot several times. I'm not even joking, but I also really feel like what someone says hurts so bad. The way you talk to someone, or how disrespectful a conversation gets, that's the last time you ever get to talk to this person, or last time they ever fucking get to talk to you ever again after what they say. Someone disrespects the Queen of Swords out here, doesn't respect whatever she has to say, doesn't respect her truth, tries to play her like she's stupid or control her in some way. I feel like it's someone who cannot match her level of intellect. I feel like it's someone who's extremely impulsive, someone who's a hothead, heavy on this energy. Someone rushes into to conflict with. I just feel like this person rushing into conflict with someone that could have him offed. Because look at the blonde hair. Look at the blonde hair. Like, that's him. With a wave of a hand, will get you dealt with. Like, disrespecting her is the wrong thing to do. It's like he rushes in. Don't be so impulsive to rush in to disrespect her or to attack her. I even feel him like literally physically fucking lunging at her, and getting riddled with bullets or getting stabbed up or getting there being a whole army of people willing to attack him to defend her, or the things that she says, or literally you just come at her out of nowhere because she's kicking the truth. I feel like literally trying to yell over her or prove your point so she doesn't say the truth, so she don't say what's painfully obvious, what everyone's thinking or how he's hurt her. I feel like there's a lack of accountability, wanting to take any accountability about how he's hurt her or what he's done in the past. I feel like he can hurt her several times, over and over and over again, violate her or hurt her in some way, or just do her wrong in some way, hurt her feelings in some way, and it be okay. He don't even take accountability, barely fucking apologize, if at all. But the first time she rubs him the wrong way, he loses it, he goes ballistic, you know. Step out of your comfort zone, nothing will come out of the situation. I just really feel like a situation, a connection is dead in the water before it even begins, you know. Or you see the reality of someone got you get a real rude introduction, a real rude awakening to who someone really is. I also really feel like you being in your head daydreaming this fantasy land that you've been living in, you know, the way that you have built someone up in your mind completely fucking backfires on you. It had to blow up in your face. You have to be really presented with the reality of someone, Pisces. This energy really coming through now. I don't know, for some of you it's already happened, for some of you it's happening now, for some of you it will happen in the beginning. It will happen in the beginning of June. I just feel like there are a lot of lives at stake, a lot of people that you have to worry about, you know, or that you feel like you have to be your best self for, your healthiest self for. Otherwise, everything falls apart, or you can't pretend to be okay when you're not. There could be children involved. Yes, my love. Okay. Okay, give mommy a few minutes. I cook for you, okay? I don't know. What do you want to eat?
Chicken. I want french fries.
Girl, all you want to do is eat french fries. We're not eating no french fries.
French fries and vegetables.
You want and french fries and vegetables?
Yeah, no. I want vegetables.
What you said?
I want vegetables. I eat apples. I eat carrots.
You want apples, carrots, and french fries.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. You gonna help me cook?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll call you when I'm ready, okay?
You ready?
I'm gonna call you when I'm ready.
You ready?
No, and you're not dressed, so don't come over here.
You ready?
I'll be ready in a few minutes, I promise. Okay, so stay there, but be quiet, okay? Okay. Have you on the connecting with your inner child, connecting with children in general? Have you on the inner child with children in general, your children, being soft, being delicate, being gentle, having fucking patience because you need it, having to be aware. Somebody has a little girl, somebody's little girl, someone's lost their mother, someone's disconnected from their mother, lost their mother, missed their mother. Can you go that way, babe? You're not dressed. Go that way. All right. They can't say hi back too. They see you. They think that you're beautiful. Can you close the door? Thank you. I'll be ready in a few minutes, babe.
Wait.
Give it to your sister, okay? Thanks. Someone has to start all over again. Someone has a baby on the way. Absolutely. Someone has a newborn baby, but somebody got an older child. Someone's daughter is bigger, is older. Someone has lost their mom. I'm not even joking. Someone's really sad because they lost their mom, or they're worried about losing their mom. Their mom's sick, or someone has gone through something really traumatic, or you there is a masculine having an altercation with a feminine energy, willing to literally take someone's mom away. I wasn't joking when I said someone is combative. A masculine wants to hurt a feminine energy. She could be a mother. If you hurt her, literally, I feel literal fucking death. I'm not even joking. It does not happen. Someone gets saved. Someone gets protected. She's covered. You ain't fucking with the Queen of Swords, but someone wants to. There's a masculine energy that physically wants to hurt a feminine energy or attacks. There's a confrontation of some sort. Literally has no fucking regard for her life. This could be someone's mom. Someone's mom got murdered or gets murdered, or someone has a child who has lost a parent. Could be their mother. I'm dead ass. or you're dealing with someone whose mom is no longer here. Could be an adult, could be an adult man. Even someone has severe mommy issues that he feels like he can't work through because his mom is no longer here. Somebody feels someone has lost someone violently, has a lot of trauma because of the way that they've lost people violently. Someone is completely disconnected from their birth mother, or their birth mother has passed. Someone's mom is gone. Your mom is gone. Someone's mom is gone. It's mommy issues are coming up right now. Someone just wants their mom. This energy comes out really strong early June. Mm, yeah. I also just feel like having to start all over, somehow going in a new direction and start all over, having to ask yourself, what the hell do I want? It's not even that whatever it is that you're doing is over with or not going to continue to be successful, but you can feel where spirit is asking you, well, what else do you want to start doing? What are you passionate about? Let's start a side hustle. Lesson you know let's invest in a creative project somehow. Let's start a creative project somehow. Let's get you excited about life and about creating again. You've been feeling unstable. Some of you were doing okay financially for a while, or money really wasn't an issue for a while, or you had everything that you need, even if you weren't necessarily really well off, just weren't struggling, or the constant flow was okay. And I feel like something has changed. Something has changed. I don't feel like you broke. We ain't never claiming that we broke. Your money is always on the way, but I just feel like that a constant flow may have turned into a trickle, or may have slowed down some. And it's not because you're not meant to be successful doing what it is that you're doing. You're just meant to have your time freed up a bit for you to explore something else, go in a different direction, see what you're interested in. Problem is, I genuinely feel like you're discontent, or you're a bit unsatisfied somehow, or you want something else, but you don't know just what. For some of you, you're being asked to hydrate more. This is coming from juices, from smoothies. Someone is drinking too much alcohol. Someone needs to stop drinking. A masculine energy, masculine Pisces needs to stop drinking. If you are a feminine Pisces, you may be triggered emotionally to start drinking. It may not even be necessarily hard liquor. This could be beer, but someone genuinely has a fucking drinking problem that they have to get under control, because it's setting them it's setting them back in a huge way. For some of you, this is juicing, smoothies, juicing, being healthier. Some of you don't necessarily eat poorly, or don't necessarily eat terribly, I should say, but you don't get enough fruits in your system. You don't get enough of what you need in your system. You don't get enough of the good shit into your system to really heal your body. You may not be necessarily going out of your way to poison your body, but you're not going out of your way to heal your body either. And this is being asked of you early June. And I just feel like it's simple. It's simple substitution, swapping simple things out little by little. I feel like you're not being asked to be overwhelmed, or there aren't many things that you need to switch out. But the last few things that you are being asked to, by spirit, to give up certain vices, and it may not even be food. For some of you, it's other things. I've been on the smoothies recently. That's being so good for you, because it being a quicker way for you to consume more of the things that you need to get in your body when you just feel like you ain't got the time, or you're not hungry, you don't got the taste for that, or you can't commit to, eating food all day. Well, drink a goddamn smoothie, that'll give you 2, 3, 4 of those, servings of fruit or and vegetables in one, if you know what I'm saying, right? Uh, Period. I just feel like you start off with going from, I don't want this shit, I don't want to drink this shit, to I've mastered this, what works for me. I've mastered this. I know what works for me. I know this could be. It may not taste so good to you in the beginning, but you get your measurements right. You get your recipes right. Some of you need to really start recording the things that you're creating for yourself now. Getting excited about how you're taking care of yourself, how you're healing yourself, how sharing with with others how you eat. I really feel this being a thing for someone to be able to pass on certain tips. You know what I'm saying? Show people that it's not so hard. This could just be with the people that you love and your family and your friends. But for some of you, this is your platform. Using your platform to do this, growing your platform by doing this, being really, transparent about your own healing journey, being really rewarding for you and for others. Nina. I think that stalking is a thing that's real in real life out here, Pisces. But I just feel like with somebody that you feel like, um, you know, heavy on the building someone up in your mind, being in really having feelings for someone that you're embarrassed by, that are too strong, having too strong feelings for a connection with someone that you really haven't built a connection with them in real life the same way. It's all in your head, or the majority of it is in your head. You got to take accountability for that. But I just really feel like someone knowing this about you, trying to egg you on somehow, but I feel like the version of them that you built up in your head is so much better than the real version of them. The real version of them is extremely shitty, and I feel like treats you extremely shitty. So free yourself from people like that. I'm gonna leave it there. I love you. It's your girl Mercy, the Big Body Benz. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess.